Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 good morning, and welcome to the Chamber Show, the home edition, ladies and gentlemen. From the plush and spacious studios in downtown Fort Walton Beach, it's the Chamber of Commerce First Friday Coffee. On today's show, electrifying special guest Bernard Johnson is here. And the chairman of the board, Vince Mayfield, with Fast Cash Giveaway. And now, ladies and gentlemen, everybody make some noise for the one and only Ted Corcoran.
Here we are, everybody, live at the Greater Fort Walton Chamber of Commerce. We have our distinguished studio audience there. It's the June First Friday Coffee, and as is the case each and every First Friday Coffee, none of it is scripted. We have no idea, absolutely no idea where we're going to end up today. We do know that we're going to hear from our sponsor, Gulf Power. We do know we're going to hear from our chair. We do know that the Z-Man is here from Zorn Entertainment. He's spinning some tunes. We have some distinguished guests. We have R.J. Murdoch from EmeraldCoastTV.com that we're hoping we'll be able to record this regularly here for the next 60 minutes or so. So here's what I'm going to ask everyone here in our audience, as well as out in our home studios. We'll ask that you rise now. We're going to have our good friend Bernard Johnson. We're going to have an invocation he's going to follow with our Pledge of Allegiance. So, Bernard Johnson, will you please start things off with our invocation?
Thank you, Ted. Appreciate that. If you would join me in prayer. Father, we thank you, Lord, for this day. We thank you, Lord, for this opportunity. For this is the day that you have made, and we'll rejoice and be glad in it. We thank you, Lord, for the Chamber, for the mission that the Chamber has, Lord, to educate the community, to make our county a better place. We thank you, Father, for blessing our community members and for giving us the wisdom and the strength to go forth and serve you, Lord, and to make this area a better region overall. Thank you for watching over our military members and keeping them safe, Lord, as they keep us safe. We thank you, Lord, for watching over them and just guiding their steps and giving them direction. We thank you, Lord, for this meeting, for blessing this time. And it's in your mighty name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
If you would, join me in a pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Please be seated again. Welcome. We want to thank everyone out in the audience. We'll be coming to you. Don't you worry about it. We saw you out there, Pat Payne and Wes Fell and Mel Ponder, and there's work coming out there in a little bit. But before we do that, we thought we'd chat with our good friend Bernard Johnson here, the regional manager of Gulf Power. Now, Bernard, it seems like you're a nice guy. Are you? Okay, put the microphone up there so people can hear you, of course. You know. So you're a nice guy, but maybe just confused on the mic.
There you go.
So Gulf Power, I'm kind of new at this. Are they the people that bring electricity to our homes?
That is what we do.
Okay, good. And how long have you worked with them?
So, matter of fact, funny you should say that because June 2nd, this past Tuesday, was my 33rd year.
33rd year. Look at that, everyone. 33rd year, Bernard Johnson.
Awesome.
Are you as surprised as I am that they've kept you around that long?
I sort of am, Ted. I mean, you know, it's amazing. It's been a great ride. You know, it's been a great company, a lot of growth, a lot of changes have taken place over that period of time. And just seeing it from where I started off in the line crew and, you know, did some line work, did some engineering and customer service and supervision pieces as well. It's just been a great growth. And so,
is it true that you knew Edison directly when you started?
Well, I didn't know him directly, but I had him on speed dial.
Okay, you heard him.
Yeah.
Now, Gulf Power has changed. We're all at home. We get our invoices, which we, of course, please remember, folks, pay it on time if you could, please, so we can keep Bernard employed.
There you go.
So in this case, new transition from the company. What do we got going on?
Yeah, so NextEra Energy is now the owner of Gulf Power. So we were formerly owned by a Southern Company. NextEra Energy has purchased all the assets of Southern Company that are in the state of Florida. So there's Gulf Power and then 3 other pieces there, Florida City Gas and 2 other power producing facilities. And so that took place, 2019 was the beginning of the first year that we're under NextEra's purview. And it's been a great ride. A lot of new things that are coming about that are taking place with the transition and things to come in the future as well.
You know, June is known for 2 things. Obviously, the anniversary of your employment, which is wonderful, but it's also the kickoff of the hurricane season.
Right.
It was nice of you to start one off to get it started
Yeah.
here, right? We have
There you
tropical
go.
storm out there. Let's talk about, for the folks out there in the audience, what they should do for preparation, what Gulf Power will be doing.
So, we take hurricane season very seriously. And as we know, it goes from June 1st all the way through November 30th. You got to be prepared before, during, and after the storm. Take care of your family first and foremost, important documents, pets, things of that nature there. We have storm drills that we do as well, just so we're not caught off guard, and lessons learned and things that we can take to pass on to our folks in the organization to, just keep us prepared as an organization. We'll go out there and serve the community. Obviously, it's a big deal. So, we try to ensure that as we're communicating messages about storms that, we're preparing the public. There are down power lines, consider every line that's down to be energized. We could obviously have source of contact where you can communicate with us to let us know that we can come out there and repair that down line or pick it up or get out of harm's way. So there's a number of things that we're doing in regards to storm preparation.
Is there anything you can do about not just telling storms not to come here to Northwest Florida?
I wish it was that easy.
All right, because I thought you had a lot of power like that.
Well, I mean, we got power, but not that kind of power.
As I look in your eyes, you're very dreamy.
We could do wonders, but only God could do miracles.
But I want to jump into energy efficiency, because I want to know what exactly energy efficiency is. For me personally, sometimes it just means sitting at this desk versus standing behind a podium. I feel very relaxed. But energy efficiency and referencing buildings, what does that mean? And let's talk about energy efficient lighting, for example.
Yeah, so lighting. I mean, we have CFLs in here. It's funny because I did a presentation and I was meeting with some younger kids, and I asked them what a CFL stood for, what CFL stand for. She said curly fry light. So I'm like, well, that's not right, but I love that.
I thought CFL was a Canadian Football League.
Well, it could be. I mean, probably at one time. So, you have incandescent lights, CFL lights, then you have LED lights. The most efficient is LED. If you were to take, let's just say 10 bulbs equivalent of 60 watts and run them for 6 hours, on an incandescent bulb, it's going to cost you probably about $11.60 a month. Compared to a CFL, that's going to cost you about $3.70. Compared to LED, which is going to cost you $1.70. Wow. So yeah, it's going to cost you a little more upfront for the lights, but overall, it's going to last you 10 times longer for the CFL and 25 times longer for the LED. So yeah, if you can look at lighting, it tends to be a big expense on businesses. And obviously, you have your dad running around the house saying, "Hey, shut these lights off." If you're not using them, turn them off. But by all means, there are some efficiency to be gained by using LED lights.
Now, we have a lot of businesses out there. We have Ashley's out there from White Wilson Medical Center. We have Kim is there from Shalimar Church and other folks. Is there a practice where Gulf Power would go to the business and do an evaluation of their lighting to see if they need a change?
Yes, we do. We have commercial audits that we do. So we'll come out and take a look at the structure and recommend some efficiencies from water heating to lighting to HVAC, things of that nature there. So sure.
And that's a free service that people should take advantage of.
Free service, correct.
Do you think Mary Tinsley from Edward Jones should take advantage of that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So
Mary would, wouldn't you,
while
Mary?
whatever you're doing, not paying attention, you're texting or whatever you're doing online there. What I want you to do is, unless you're making notes of this, there it is. Yeah, she's making notes.
Yeah, there she is. She's making notes.
And she wants to know what the website or the phone number is so they can contact Gulf Power and have them come out and help.
Yes, you go to gulfpower.com. We have a storm map there. We have pieces on there talking about residential conservation, commercial conservation, surge protection, a number of different items there. So, then we have the whole social media piece with Instagram and all those things in there as well. So yeah, gulfpower.com will list them all out there for you.
All right, so Nico from Eglin Federal Credit Union painted the building. It's all fancy,
Oh,
right?
I saw
it's
it
all
this
nice
morning.
and
Great
fancy.
job, Nico.
Have they changed the
your
lights
call.
out too? Do you know? Did Jerry pony up the dough to change the lights out? Do you know?
He probably did. Yeah. Well, Nico's nodding yes. So she's going.
Okay, she
yeah,
did.
north
Okay,
and
good.
south. So yeah, Jerry did.
Certain.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
very important. So we have the key business folks is contact Gulf Power. This is a free service. Come and see that. So we talked about lighting. What about water heaters at the house?
Yeah. So water heaters at the house. That's a good question. The heat pump water heater, is a very efficient way to heat water, because with heat pump water, you're just moving heat. If you're generating heat by using a standard tank, then that's going to cost you more to generate that heat. But with heat pump water, you're just moving heat from a warmer space to a cooler space, and in that movement, that's when you have your energy efficiency. So it's about 2 to 3 times more efficient than a standard tank. So heat pump water heater is definitely the way to go for commercial and residential applications.
All right, so, you know, as I see Stephen Smith out there from Peterman, it doesn't really look like he took a shower today, does it? His hair's a little, so what I'm thinking is his water heater's not working correctly.
Well, there you go.
So, Stephen, I want you to contact Gulf Power at gulfpower.com, have them come to your house and check out your water heater because it's not only for your business, but for the residential also, right?
Exactly.
All right, and now we're in the summertime coming up here. It's going to be a hot summer. Same scenario, air conditioning. What about there?
So HVACs, I mean, it's, you know, the higher the SEER rate, the more efficient the unit is going to be. So, you know, 15, 16, 17 SEER, kind of like gas mileage on your car. The higher the SEER rate, and the more efficient the unit is going to be. The lower efficient units, you know, they're going to cost you more to operate. You know, we have recommendations on thermostat settings, you know, 68 in the summer and 78 in the summer and 68 in the winter.
78 in the summer?
78 in the summer.
My family would go crazy if they had it at 78.
Well, there you go.
Because I have it at 80. I'm giving them a benefit.
Well, here's the thing. So you set it where you want to set it.
I see, okay.
You know, we don't tell you where to set it. You know, we just recommendations out there, and where you set it is what you want to pay for it. So, you know, you can save, or you can conserve, or you can pay a little more. But at the end of the day, if you want to be comfortable, set it where you want to set it.
Zoran, what do you set yours at? Do you know?
79.
79. Okay, so we're
Yes.
conservative there.
There's some.
Bernard, thank you for the discount this month, buddy. I saw that on my bill.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So we had the discount. Let's talk about that. Look at that. So
Yeah. So we had a fuel opportunity there, and we have a fuel adjustment twice a year, once in the beginning of the year, once in about the middle of the year. And we're able to provide some savings there. So instead of, you know, stretching it out over the course of 6 months, we're able to capture that fuel savings in 1 month. With the pandemic going on, you know, of course, a lot of folks are being affected by that differently. But with that going on, we were able to kind of capture that and make that a one-time benefit there in the month of May. So very well received. You know, we've had some calls from some businesses and residential folks that appreciate that opportunity. So a good savings, 40%
yeah, it
for
is.
the
And
month of
Johnny
May.
C out there actually bought a new hat.
Oh, there you
with
go.
the savings that he had.
Pretty
He's
swanky.
a big hat guy.
There
and
you
he
go.
bought a brand new hat that maybe he'll put Gulf Power on it.
Oh, maybe so.
Well, we love Gulf Power here in our community, my friends, and you do so many philanthropic sponsoring. You did the business loans. You've done 2 rounds of the business loans.
Right.
Is the second round finished? The application's finished, you know, or did it just start?
It just started.
It just started?
Yeah, it just started. Goes through the 8th. And so that's geared for businesses that have 11 to 29 employees.
All right.
The first one we did was 10 or less. So this one here, yeah, it's a little bigger, little different look, but, you know, to benefit that class of businesses as well.
So, folks, if you're out there, you have 11 to 29 business employees. In this case, Gulf Power has another possibility. Gus is out here from Emerald Coast Harley. He may have a couple more than that. But, you know, there's some out there, Melissa Heath perhaps, or some of the other ones that may fall into that gap of 11 to 29. So you go to the Gulf Power website and see about that loan also.
We're doing that through the small development, business development
Center,
out of West Florida. Yeah, so that's
really cool.
Yeah, it's great.
What did we miss today, Bernard?
Well, you know, it's fun. I mean, this whole theme with the Tonight Show, and, you know, the different ways that we're communicating, you know, as businesses, as business partners, you know, it's been fun. It's been a unique time, and we've made some adjustments. Obviously, you know, we're talking about social distancing. We're talking about trying to be responsive and being respectful. And that's what we want to do as a company. You know, we're even, you know, with our crews, you know, we're having to separate them as a working task. You know, spread out our folks that report to work, you know, still being mindful of that, and just, you know, segmenting that and all. So it's a big adjustment. We're getting through it. And I think at the end of the day, we're going to be strong. We're going to be fine.
There you go. And that is why you're so nice, which is the way I started off the introduction here today. I do want to share, because of the social distancing, normally I would give Bernard a big hug, just like Ken Hare does every time he sees him. But because of that, we're unable to at this time. Right. So we're honored to have Bernard Johnson from Gulf Power with us, everyone, please. Thank you. Look at that. Thunderous applause. Everyone, I want to clarify in the audience here, everyone is 6 foot apart, etc. And applause out there. So thank you, Bernard Johnson, for your sponsorship. We're going to have a couple of your friends here that you help support in just a short bit. So there we go from there. Speaking of out there, I saw Mark Shaw is there. And folks, right here at the Chamber of Commerce, we have a delicious Golden Corral breakfast. Dave Parasite, you did not have your normal 18 pieces of bacon, two biscuits, and a piling of sausage gravy, but we did here. We're hoping next month to have it live at the First Baptist Church. I know Greg Black is out there. We'll see what happens, folks. That's our goal, to have it live at First Baptist Church. And you too can enjoy the savory sausage, biscuits, gravy, etc. We're having it here. All of our distinguished guests had that today. I want to thank Mark Shaw for that. Don't forget, a Golden Corral is open for breakfast and lunch 7 days, right? 7 days now. So stop by and see them and enjoy the deliciousness if you can. Continuing that, I want to again, look at the people out there. Oh, look at Melissa Forte has sent something. What does it say? Send me the leftovers, Rochelle. Okay, then. Well, I want to clarify, if we could here in the audience. I got Paul Steinbeiser, we got Matt Turpin, Nick Dazinski, and some others. There will be no leftovers, I'm sorry to say. So I recommend highly that you go over to your local Golden Corral over there on Mary Esther. See Mark Shaw, who's somewhere on there. He was on there earlier. Mark and your staff, thank you again for catering. Thank you for bringing a sense of normalcy back with the delicious Golden Corral buffet. I want to talk now. We're live at the first. You can leave, by the way, Bernard, because Bernard has a meeting. And again, this is part of the unscripting party. Sitting over here like, how do I get up? You're not on camera. Oh, now you're on camera. So now you're not. Now you're on camera. Now it's like, how does he leave? Okay, yeah. Well, 8:30. I have an 8:30. He's very important, everyone. He's got an 8:30 meeting. I got to be gone by 8:30. He says. So as you know, on March, whenever that date was, I was associated with St. Patty's Day. It was right around St. Patty's Day is when everything changed, and that's when I actually moved into the Chamber of Commerce. And if you've seen these, we're here at the Chamber again for the third month in a row, having it recorded here because of the whole situation that we're in. But about 2 weeks ago, I had the opportunity of actually leaving the Chamber for the first time. And as it turned out, luckily, R.J. Murdoch was driving by in his vehicle and captured the opportunity of me just going out and seeing our community and determining what's going on and are we open for business. R.J., do you have that video that again, this is, I'd been in the Chamber for 3 months, and here it was. R.J. just caught me as I was beginning to look outside. Here I am, very nervous. I had not been outside in 90 days. But luckily the staff was here. The staff was the first day back, and there was Seth, and there was Dana, and Rochelle, and Lynn, who was just parking her car. We are open for business. So I said, what about the Daily News? I went to the Daily News, and Tom McLaughlin was there.
Great to see you, man. I wanted to thank you. I've been stuck in the Chamber for the last 3 months. Love to talk more. I gotta go.
And I was so excited to see him, and then I said, Tom, I gotta go. I mean, you know what it's like to see the first person you've seen in a long time is Tom McLaughlin from the Daily News? Please. So they went community broadcasters to see if they're doing Emerald Coast Weekly. Kevin Malone, John Griffo, open for business. So I knew now that I could go there to record the Emerald Coast Weekly. I said, what about Cox? Is my cable on at the house? My internet? Yes, they too are open for business. Car Rigs, hey, they're open too. They're open too. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it. And then we saw Jerry. Look how nicely they painted that building.
We're open for business.
And Localoosa, we're going to hear about that. Eglin Federal Credit Union open for business. Step One Automotive. Maureen Beer.
We're here to help.
Got a car from them. I just got a car from them last week from Step One Automotive. And you can see Okaloosa Gas, Cumulus, White Wilson Medical Center, Bank of England Mortgage, open for business. What about Image Printing? I'm clean printing up some things. How about our chair?
For Walton Beach are open for business.
So folks, open for business. Emerald Coast Harley's open. Mag Aerospace is open. Resort Quest open. They opened up those vacation rentals. Open for business. I want to see fast signs and their staff. They just did the Bud and Dory Day Trail. And finally, I had to see Mitch Mongell from Palm Beach Medical Center.
Well, hey, Ted. Yes, we are. Always have been. We're very happy with the outgoing of support from our community. We'll always be here for our community as well. And Ted, remember this, we have to be safe. Wash your hands and don't touch your face.
So Palm Beach Medical Center is open for business, and as I was driving down the road, you never know who you're going to see driving down Beale Parkway. It's our friend Chris Seaman. So folks, Fort Walton Beach, Northwest Florida, we are open for business. Tell everyone about that. And I wanted to share that opportunity. I want to thank R.J. Murdoch from Emerald Coast TV for capturing that. But we're open. We're open for business. And I know you are too. So tell everyone, and let's get this economy going again. Could not be happier about that. Speaking of being happy, Cindy Gates is here. One of the sponsors. They were also shocked. The 6 foot distancing, we're in a much larger room than it seems. We're actually in an auditorium. That's why it took so long for the noise to make it around. But Cindy Gates is here, a good friend, Director of Programs and Principals for Okaloosa County Schools. Is that what your job is?
It's part of my job.
Put your mic up if you could. Remember how at the house you play Celine Dion?
I do,
Well,
every day.
But in this case, we're chatting about a monstrous initiative that Okaloosa Public Schools Foundation does called Take Stock in Children.
Yes, we are.
That's a wonderful thing. Gulf Power has sponsored that for a long time. What exactly is Take Stock in Children?
So Take Stock in Children is a program that is shows that we are advocating for kids that are in lower income families, but that they are students that want to and are willing to go to college, but would not be able to without support. And it starts in the 8th grade. They put in an application to become a Take Stock child. And then as they put the application in and they're chosen, then they begin to get what I call wraparound services, including a mentor for 4 years, a college success coach that hangs with them for 4 years, working with their teachers and counselors for 4 years, and working with their parents for 4 years. And I will tell you, the most important piece of that puzzle is the mentor, because the student in the 8th grade goes, yeah, a scholarship. Their parents are going, woohoo, a scholarship. It is the mentor that hangs with them and meets with them weekly for 4 years that makes the huge difference and is their biggest cheerleader and helps them be successful. We have 15 seniors this year. They have been with the program for 4 years. We have a student going to Princeton and a student going to West Point, and all 15 are going to college somewhere and using their Take Stock scholarship. And they all have their original mentors that started with them in the summer after 8th grade.
Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. Everyone out there, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
that's
you.
fantastic.
Good
It's
stuff.
absolutely fantastic. Now, crazy times, obviously, in the school year, but so you folks have done a spectacular job of keeping them
Thank you.
informed, et cetera. How has that affected the Take Stock program?
Well, it presented challenges, as everything presented challenges for our school district. But I will say we had a team. We continued their mentoring sessions. It was just virtually. We continued their coaching sessions, which were 53 coaching sessions, and it was virtually. We chose the new group from the 8th graders, which was virtually, and that was meeting with their parents and the students. And so we have 16 new students that will be coming on. And we finished all of the seniors, their workshops that they have to attend, and some interviews that they have to do, some exit interviews. And we completed those all between about March the 17th and May the 17th. And that was a challenge, but we have a great team. And all those kids are now ready to go to the colleges that we just told you about. And we are celebrating them in the newspaper and social media, because these kids started out with not sitting down at the dinner table with their parents talking about college, but began to do that after they became part of our program.
Oh my gosh. So you talked about the mentors. Let's chat about, there's a lot of folks out there that would like to help. Let's talk about how that program works.
So that is the most important thing we do. And we just need more and more mentors. We have mentors for our Take Stock students, and then we have mentors for other students. And mentors are not, we're not asking for your money. We're asking for you to give 30 minutes a week to a student that you can make a huge difference. You go to the school, we set up a time that's good for the student and good for you, and you spend time with those students. In high school, it can be anything. You're just talking to them about their week or what's going on with them. And we find out that a lot of students need help, and so we can help them in different ways. They look forward to seeing you. I'm a mentor of a student at Fort Walton, and she misses me if I don't show up on that day. When she sees me, she has a huge smile. So there's an application process on Okaloosa County website that you can apply to be a volunteer or a mentor. But a mentor is a commitment to a student and that student's family, to hang in there with them and help them get through some challenging times and really celebrate their success. And their success may be coming from an F to barely making a D, but it's one step at a time. So what we really need is commitment from our community members to help us to really grow a large group of mentors to help the students in our schools. And I could put 200 mentors in every school if I could get them. So our Take Stock students need those mentors. but we have another 1,000 to 2,000 students that we could place with mentors. So that's part of what we do also.
Great incentive for all you folks out there, chamber members, business people, to participate in such a way. I would love to have the names of those folks, have an article for our coastlines. Imagine what it's like to have a student from the 8th grade and then have them going to West Point or Princeton or really anywhere. That's got to be very, very rewarding.
We are excited, and so are those students and their parents.
I love it. You know, Cindy and I are good friends, and your husband, Mike, is a good friend of mine from Cotton Gates. 2 restaurant questions to you. 1, how delicious was that Golden Corral restaurant today?
Awesome.
Wasn't it fantastic?
Awesome. I
Mark
love
Shaw
it.
is out there.
Thank you,
It's
Mark.
fantastic, and I'm going to have some in just a little bit. Second question, Tricia Chasen is out there from Simple HR. Did you know that she has a table with her name on it in one of our local restaurants?
I did
I want you to
not.
find that. So Tricia,
I'm gonna go
everyone
look
out
for it.
there from Tricia from Simple HR, I want you to see her and find out where her table is. I was actually at the restaurant about a week or so ago, having a meal, just randomly served there. And all of a sudden, Tricia, when she said, "Hey, you're sitting at my table." But I didn't have to get up, but that's what happened. So when you see Tricia Chasen from Simple HR, ask her where her table is. Make sure you don't sit there when you go to that restaurant. Cindy, we've been honored to have you here today. Cindy Gates from Take Stock and Children. Thank you very much for being here, my friend.
Thank you.
Very, very kind. Well done. Thank you, Zoran, on the tunes. Folks, we have our distinguished, can I get up now, RJ, and look at that, show these folks? 2 things. We have our Spend Localoosa campaign. Zoran, you're familiar with this. Spend
Absolutely.
Localoosa, spend money locally. And in an effort to promote that, where's this, what camera am I going to see here? There I am. Okay, there's my back. There it is right there. Anyway, folks, we had a campaign called Spend Localoosa, which is your opportunity of promoting the opportunity of spending money here in our community. Spend locally, spend Localoosa. All righty? These folks out here, these distinguished guests, created a special Spend Localoosa video. Rochelle Graves, by the way, Rochelle in Swahili means Vanna White. Rochelle Graves is now going to hand them a special gift because you all participated in the Spend Localoosa campaign. You have, each of you, yes, that's true, each of you has the keys to a brand new 2020 Step One automotive vehicle of your choosing. And that's what happens, so we want to thank that. So RJ Murdoch, in an example of having other people do the video, could you show a couple of sample videos from the Spend Localoosa campaign so others out there can join the bandwagon? RJ?
Johnny C with Ace50 Media, and this is the Spend Localoosa Challenge with the Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. Of course, I've spent plenty of money and will continue to spend plenty of money at the freshly reopened Destin Commons. And of course, I always play trivia at the Pallet Bar and Grill, and I will get new business cards, as I always do, from Southern Star Printing. So now it's your turn to spend Localoosa.
Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now look back at me. Now look at your man. Back to me. Sadly, he's not. If he had a beard that resembled a calico cat and spent Localoosa, he could beat me. Now look down. Now look back at me. I'm at Casey's Bar and Grill, drinking a props beer, spending Localoosa. If your man spent Localoosa, he could be like me. Now look at your man. Now look back at me. I'm at Peppers, enjoying a margarita and some Mexican food, spending Localoosa. I'm on a horse.
Johnny C with Ace50 Media.
This is David Triana. I'm the owner of Conexion Media Group and a proud member of the Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. And I want you to spend local. I am sitting at Zamora, Mexico, enjoying this beautiful food. They are one of my favorite places to be. And between today and tomorrow, I'm going to spend local. I'm going to go to Peppers, and I'm going to have some great food because they're one of my favorites also. And I'm going to go to Destin and spend some money at La Tienda Mexicana in Destin. I love those establishments because they don't just have great food, they are also great supporters of the community. So make sure you spend local, spend Localoosa.
Well done there, everyone. That was, of course, Johnny C, as well as Nate Van Adder from Props and David Triana from Conexion, each one doing their own Facebook video. Again, you saw how they promoted their own business first, then they promoted 3 of their friends' businesses, and they promoted the Spend Localoosa. So we ask you, empower you, if you want to promote yourselves, feel free to create your own Spend Localoosa video. put it on Facebook and all the other stuff that you do with things like that. And then it'll go around the world and you'll promote your business and it'll be wonderful. Now, Donna Tasik is here from the new executive director of Fresh Start. Donna, a long time a friend of the chamber and certainly my own personal friend. She's fabulous. How much fun did you have doing your Spend Local Lusa video?
I had, is this on?
It's RJ Murdoch. Do you know what's on? Don't question that.
I had so much fun making that. Of course, now I was isolated. I was quarantined. I was holding the phone myself, but I just started thinking about all the wonderful businesses I know in the chamber, and it was great.
Yeah, this is for many people out there who haven't seen you in a while. There's a transition they may not have known. Executive Director of Fresh Start. Let's talk about that.
It is. I'm the only person I know that started a new job during a pandemic. It was kind of interesting to be sitting at my kitchen counter doing a new job, but we actually got in the office this week. I got to meet all the fabulous clients at Fresh Start. We had our first Wednesday night meeting, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
And let's talk about Fresh Start for those folks who don't know. Obviously, everyone who knows you knows that you're a nonprofit guru and you're very caring and giving. Let's talk about the mission of Fresh Start. Maybe we have some videos. Do we have some videos or PowerPoints?
Yeah, well, I think I sent some slides to RJ. Fresh Start has actually been here since 1986. They started as the Okaloosa Coalition for the Homeless.
All right, that's right.
Since that time, they have served over 7,000 people and helped them get out of homelessness. We have over 1,800 homeless people in Okaloosa County. And what so many people don't realize is 65% of those are women and children. And it happens so easily. It's, they've been identified as Alice income households by United Way, and one missed paycheck, one child that gets sick and has large doctor bills. A lot of them are seasonal workers that just find themselves all of a sudden with their children and homeless. So what Fresh Start does is it's not a handout, it's a hand up. And there is a housing program for you and your family, fully furnished, but we enter into an agreement to help them rebuild their life. There is no drugs, no alcohol allowed. When you move in with us, we offer some life skills programs that can just help them learn how to deal with being a single parent, learn how to handle their finances better, learn a new vocation. That's a big thing on the road to self-sufficiency. Is you have 3 children, you find yourself homeless, you have no time to get out and learn a new skill. Well, with Fresh Start, you do, and we help you. Many wonderful business leaders, some in this room, have come and taught classes on again, bouncing checkbook. BBVA has been over and talked to our ladies. So it's an awesome program. We are renewing lives every day. We're currently serving over a dozen families, 32 children. I want to say a huge shout out from Fresh Start, by the way, to the Okaloosa County school system. I think what they pulled off was a miracle. They did the best they could. And I know from the children of Fresh Start, they all had tablets. They all had Wi-Fi from Cox Communications, and they were able to go on with their schoolwork. So you guys were fantastic. And I also want to give a big shout out to my friend Bernard, who I know he left, but Gulf Power, we talked about, we all got a little refund on our bills, and that was awesome. But they have given hundreds of thousands during COVID-19, hundreds of thousands to small businesses, hundreds of thousands to United Way, who in turned around and gave it to those of us who were on the front lines trying to help the homeless family and the children. Anyway, so kudos, Gulf Power. Thank you for being such a great friend to all the nonprofits, and Bernard, to myself as well. And thank you, Cindy, and Okaloosa County Schools.
We had lots of comments out there from your friends and such. Carrie Painter sent a note that
Hi,
said, you're perfect for the job. You seem like you're very excited about this.
I am very excited, and thank you very much, Carrie and Mary Tinsley. I didn't bring my cup up to grow and expand and learned more about homelessness in our area. There's no reason for anybody in the paradise we live in to be homeless. And So I can't wait to help as many families as I can.
I hope you get a chance to go and see the comments. Mayor Dick Reniерson just said congratulations to you. For so many people, this is, maybe the first time that they've heard this great news. So we're honored that Gulf Power could sponsor this. If
Thank
I
you,
could
Mayor.
type a comment on there, I would say you have great hair. Would that be all right
Well,
if I said that?
That
or-
would be fantastic for you to say that. Thank you. Haven't been up in this early in the morning in a while.
Well, this is the tradition is back.
I actually did my hair.
Johnny
to come
Seaman
here.
loves your hair. It said there, signature Donna hair there. So it's great to have you, and it's great to have everyone here. We're back. We want to be back to normal, folks. We want to be back on that first Friday, cutting up early. So what have we missed? Anything, Donna?
No, I think that's about it. Except can't wait to see everybody.
Put the mic back. Put the mic back there, Celine.
Excuse me. Can't wait to see everybody. I really hope we're back live together very, very soon.
Donna Sasek, the Executive Director of Fresh Start for Children and Families. Well done. You will see Donna at all chamber events and so on and so forth. We're proud to have her on her board, and you too can go and see her personal Spend Localusa event that you did where you promoted some of your businesses. So thank you very much for that. I want to go back in the audience if I can, just for a second, and we're going to bring one of our special guests. It's been really interesting here today because there they are. Look how excited they are. There they are. So you can see we have Diane Frazier from Emerald Coast Science Center. You got Paul Steinbeiser from the Edward Jones. You got Matt Turpin, Matt Skinny Turpin, we call him, from Bank of England Mortgage, working on a little competitiveness there. Robin Donlin from BBVA Compass got the shout out. David Presnell from Painting with a Twist over here. Don't forget, folks, that's an unbelievable place to do that. Blowing kisses, that was very special of you folks. So make sure you use hand sanitizer when you're done, sir. But these are folks not only who are on our board, certainly. You see Cindy's back out there. Many of them you see have cleaned their plates from the Golden Corral delicious meal. Nick Dazinski, tucked in the corner there from Mag Aerospace, did a wonderful Spend Localusa. So we're so honored to have them there. But it was so interesting. The doors were open, and driving by was my friend Samantha Sullivan, who was right here. I have known Samantha Sullivan. Many of you may not know Samantha. Rochelle knows Samantha. I know Samantha. You have lived, Samantha. It's lovely to see you today, my friend. Happy Friday to you. We were out the other day. You've lived here in Okaloosa County your entire life. And I met Sam Sullivan when she, look at Melissa Forte is saying hello to you. It's Melissa Forte Litcher. I always forget, put the mic up there, closer to you, Mike.
Hello.
But anyway, so Sam Sullivan is here. I first met you when you were the legislative aide for, was it Matt Gates? What's your
Ray Sansom.
Oh, Ray Sansom.
Speaker Sansom.
Okay, so we had Ray Sansom, and you've worked with Matt Gates, and you work with Mel Ponder. So
Correct.
you have helped transform Mel Ponder singing out "We Love Sam." Woo! What is it like to be a woman with the nickname Sam? Has it caused you troubles?
No problem at all.
Okay, good. So anyway, I saw Samantha, or Sam Sullivan, recently downtown, and she was celebrating with her family, and I said, what's going on? And she said, I have some big news to share. I said, wow, you've got to tell everyone in the community what's happening. So Sam Sullivan, tell us what's happening with your career.
Well, today is technically my last day with Mel Ponder. See, I told you not to make me cry.
You're not crying, we're keeping it light. We're keeping it light and airy.
So I'm moving to Polk County, never been there, never seen it, know nothing about it, and I'm going to be working for a new member. A different member.
A different member, not a member of the Chamber of Commerce, of course.
No.
They use that significant member
House.
of the House of Representatives.
Correct.
And that particular, can you not say his name?
Sam Killebrew.
Sam Killebrew. And did he hire you because you have the same name?
Probably.
Probably, yes. It's just easier for her to remember it that way. I'll hire everyone that has the same name as me, and that way I can't go wrong.
He said that he's the other Sam.
So the other Sam. So Mel Ponder out there, tell us, send a little note, Mel, if you could, on, you must know Sam Killebrew. If you could, he's done it. I just wanted to say, again, Sam's worked with Ray, which I did not, you know, we worked with Ray. Matt Gates, Matt's done some good things lately. Huh?
He's done some wonderful things.
And then Mel Ponder was in for 4 years doing some wonderful things. So I just wanted to make certain that everyone out there knew that the delightful Sam Sullivan, who has helped serve our community for the last, how long has it been? Like 20 years?
Yeah, pretty much so.
Pretty much so. Serving in a legislative, political way, is moving to Polk County. Polk County. Where is
Yes.
Polk County? Do you even know that?
Central Florida.
Central Florida.
I'll be near Disney World.
Okay, so that's good.
Hour from St. Pete.
All right, so that's very good. We're good.
Yeah.
And
so
and
we'll
do you
see.
need help packing or moving?
My youngest is going to be doing that.
Okay. It says go back to that. Can you go back to that, RJ or Seth, on what Mel put about Sam Killebrew? Something about Sam was great. Look at the people just flying in. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to go back and see these comments, but this is exactly what I wanted to do. Marcia and Mike Wright Reynolds are out there.
Oh, I love them.
So I wanted you to have a chance to see it. So folks, our good friend Sam Sullivan continuing to help the state of Florida, in this case, Polk County. My best wishes to you, my friend. Great to have you stopping by. Sam Sullivan, everybody! So as I look out in the audience, I want to share with you the process of what the Chamber of Commerce is, if you're not familiar with it. The Chamber of Commerce, we have 6 or 7 of us that are staff members, and we have many members. We're the largest membership organization in Okaloosa County. And in this case, we have a board of directors, and it's this time of year where, there we go, this time of year, I didn't know where I was looking. I just wanted to see Sam again as she was walking away. So it's this time of year where you as a chamber member could say, you know, I'd like to take it up a notch in 2021. Maybe I want to be a committee chair, or maybe I want to be a board of directors. And at this time, you'll get an email sometime soon. Seth will send it out, where if you're interested in serving on the board of directors like these folks out here in the audience, or you can think about that. You can call us, or you can fill out the nomination form to do that. So I just want to make sure you knew about that. So all the folks out there said, yeah, I'd like to get a little more involved. Consider that. We'd love to have you perhaps serving on our board of directors. Speaking of serving on our board of directors, each and every year, the board, which is 21 people, selects the chair of the board. And I'm honored in this case, folks. And I know it's going to be Sarah Peavy. I know you're going to be doing a standing ovation here, because here he is, everyone, your 2020 chair, the one and only Vince Mayfield. There they are.
Hey, everyone.
Look at Gus is out there with his child.
Hey, Gus.
It's
great to be a dad, isn't it?
Gus and his fabulous first folks out there. Tammy McDaniel is here, but she's not willing to show her own face, just her high school graduation photo, it looks like. But folks, what a great opportunity is. We have Vince Mayfield. Vince, let's chat about how much fun have you had in the first 6 months of your chairmanship?
Well, considering that we're in a pandemic, it's actually been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. It's been great. I think the great part about it is all the people. I really enjoy all the interaction with everybody, getting out in the community. It's just been a blast.
Now, you've said to us and you've said to others that you're very reserved and laid back, et cetera, if that be the case. But when I see a video, like when I saw you, I don't see reserved. I see this crazy kind of, crazy, goofy, wacky guy.
Well, that comes from being an uncle. And so getting out in front of the kids and acting a fool, I think that's part of the deal.
Acting a fool, you say?
Yes.
The uncle.
Uncle
Vince, everyone. From here on out, we're calling him Uncle Vince. All right, Steve Baxter, when you see him, Steve Baxter from Steve Baxter Insurance there on Racetrack Road, phoning in today. Lynn Dominique with some crazy mask on. I'd wear a mask if I was by myself in your house too, sir. You want to call now, officially right now, he's asked to be called Uncle Vince. So Paul Singleton, when you see Uncle Vince here, refer to him that way. So let's talk about the benefits of the chamber. We charge today $5 for the function. There were some people, why are you charging? No one knows the value of the chamber better than you.
Well, I think the first thing in the value of the chamber is making business fun. We've already talked about the fun. But right away, being part of the chamber, you're part of an association. And just by association, you get a lot of credibility and visibility and awareness about your business. So I think that's huge, and I think that's important. The next thing is awareness. I mean, you're in the know about what's going on in the community, what's going on, and the ability to take advantage of potential business opportunities. Then there's advocacy. So advocacy in terms of the community. Oh my gosh.
You thought you could run us off, didn't you? Holy cow, everyone!
Oh my gosh.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back. They came in a little late. Oh my gosh, everyone! Bowlegs in the house, everybody! Holy cow! Folks! Everybody! Hello, Ricky! Oh my gosh, come over here. I can't believe it, everyone. Someone call the authorities. The Pirates are taking over. We have Captain Billy, Buddy Carter, and his first mate, Ricky, here. Holy cow! Gentlemen, whew. You were aware we moved the festival to the last weekend in July, right?
It was your choice.
It was our choice.
Doesn't matter.
I guess you didn't like the idea, right?
Still gonna win.
Give him a microphone, will you, Vince, so we can hear from Captain Buddy. Buddy, let's tell everyone out there, traditionally, this is, as you well know, Bowlegs weekend. What's going on?
Well, you know, we had a little obstacle. We've overcome it. We had a great leadership meeting here a couple of times to make sure that everything is going to work out well. You know, my first mate, along with several other captains, we've made a great decision. You know, today would have been the big start of some real fun, you know, starting with, you know, a little bit of dinner and fun and a little boat ride down there to scare the mayor. And I don't see him anywhere. I guess he heard I was coming.
He's hiding. He knows.
Yes.
He's actually out there somewhere. Dick Renierson, you're lucky you're not here.
Yes, because you'd be in, you know, I mean, we might even carry you off today. But I'm going to take it easy on him. But at the end of the day, this year, we're going to still be 65-0. That's 65 times that the city has lost. You think there's even a remote chance, Rick? No. Ted, do you even think there's a remote chance?
You know, Mayor Renierson has been working hard. He's got his nephews. He's got his kids. He's got everybody. I think this year he's got a good chance of at least putting up a good fight because we have a new approach. It's going to be in downtown this year versus the landing. We're going to move off from the landing, so he may have some hidden secrets along the way there.
Listen, there's so many people going to be down there on my side. It's going to be like him against us.
He may open a manhole cover and see if you'll fall down in it.
Not a chance.
Not a chance, folks. We're honored to have Captain Billy 65, Buddy Carter, here, and his first mate, Ricky Gwynn, coming in, folks.
Thank you.
Well done, my friend. Well done. Well done. Whoa! Look at that. Kisses and hugs for everyone. David Presnell, afraid of pirates. He's always been afraid. Some people are afraid of clowns. Some people are afraid of pirates. So I just want to remind everyone, yes, for 64 years, I guess it is, this was the Billy Bowlegs Festival weekend. Rochelle Graves, Seth, and everyone who's volunteered for it for years and years and years knows that. Vince Mayfield knows that. But because of whatever's happened in the community, something's happened. I don't know what it was because I've been stuck in the chamber for 3 months. But I did want to share, we moved that to July 31st, which is the Friday night, August 1st, which is the Saturday, and the parade will be on August 3rd. So I want you to sign up for the parade. Now we're starting to get some applications for that. And mark that in your calendar, assuming the world is back to normal. It's going to be July 31st, and August 1st will be the Bowlegs Festival 65, and we'll see Captain Buddy at that time. So, Vince, scared of the Pirates? It was a little shock, huh?
Oh, it was a little different. It was a pleasant surprise.
So we were back. I want to finish up on the benefits, because certainly one of the benefits of being a member of the chamber is sponsoring the Bowlegs Festival. What are a couple of the benefits that you thought of that you found relevant?
Well, I think another one of the things is advocacy. I think you've got the chamber always out there advocating for you, advocating in the community. I think a key point of that was like what we've done during the COVID crisis. You know, working with the city, working with the county to do the videos, to help our business owners understand how they can apply for funding, how they can get help. And so we are always out there advocating for your business. Another one is marketing, right? You know, marketing is something that happens. It's sort of invisible. You don't always see it. But, you know, you're constantly being promoted by the chamber staff in terms of referrals and things like that. You've got the website. You've got our directory. You are constantly being marketed every minute of the day, and that is invaluable. You know, the other one is network. You know, you've got a network of people that you've got that are friends, your brothers and sisters with their other businesses, and that is very important. And we all know that business is done by relationships. So the chamber brings a ton of value. And, you know, as you've heard me say before, a very small segment of my business comes from local, but I think it's important enough to invest, you know, my time and my treasure and, you know, into the chamber and into our community and into promoting my business and helping promote all of your businesses.
Well done, my friend. And speaking of treasure and speaking of promoting Bit Wizards, we have a campaign here, folks, where if you are a chamber member, as of yesterday, I guess it would be, Vince Mayfield, and if you're on this call here, we are going to, Vince Mayfield has a $100 bill. If you've been to the First Friday Coffee before, of course, if you're in the audience. So new program. Seth Luttrell, who's over there, stage left, has a new program. So we have all of the chamber members in a roster, and like a Wheel of Fortune, Seth will push a button, and if your name comes up and you are on the Zoom meeting today, you will win the $100 from. What do we got on that, Vince?
I got $100 here, and I think Mary Tinsley is saying out there, I need some more fireballs. So I think she
Here
wants
it
to
is.
win this.
Look at that. It's going around. Look at the names coming through. This is the first time we've done this. And the random name picker has selected Kim Hopkins from Computer Health.
Oh, awesome.
Look at that. Woo. So now we have to see Stephen Hopkins, her husband, and wonderfully good guy from Computer Health. Stephen is one of the ones who hosted our training webinars on the various phases, and he did a great job on that. Kim Hopkins, are you watching today? We're going to quickly scan through and see if you are. If not, folks, it'll be your out in the audience. Mary Tinsley, certainly. How many more shout outs does she need to get today? She's already written draw again. So we're gonna
draw again.
People in the audience.
All right,
Any
Seth,
chance?
hit it, baby.
Seth Luttrell, any chance of Kim Hopkins? We're going to move on. She's not there, so we're drawing again. Keep an eye on the magic colorful wheel and see who is now. The winner is Michael Riley from Emerald Coast Bar and Grill. That's out at the airport. The Emerald Coast Bar and Grill. I wonder if Michael's out there watching with us today. Again, if you're not familiar, you can go to the Destin Fort Walton Beach Airport and have a delicious meal. Whoa! The crowd is getting restless. How many times, Vince? I mean, in theory, it's only one time. How many times are we going to do it?
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how enthusiastic
We're going to do it
everybody
again.
is.
The crowd, chock full of sausage, gravy, and biscuits, is a little lethargic out there now. Nina Brink from Society of Human Resource Manager, Emerald Coast Chapter. Ooh, there's a pause of excitement. Many of us know Nina. Many of us know us as one of the longest business names we have with Society of Human Resource Management, Emerald Coast Chapter. Many people now on the draw again. A component.
We will do one more.
We'll do one more, everyone. One more time, they say. To the smattering of applause for those in the audience still eating the bacon and the delicious. Jackie Neese from Neese Automotive, longtime chamber member, was on our board of directors, by the way. Jackie Neese was on our board many years ago. Neese Automotive over there on Navy Street, right? Is that what it is? Navy Street, I think. So if you need a car repair, you want to do that. And now people are saying draw again. We've done it 4 times.
Yeah, I think
it's time for the door prizes. So again, I want to thank our good friend and chair of the board, the one and only Vince Mayfield, for your 2020 chair. Look at that. Look at the applause there. Speaking of applause, one of the benefits that Vince knows about, and that applause is continuing. Holy cow. It's a thunderstruck of applause out here in the audience. One of the other benefits, folks, of participating in the First Friday Coffee is as a new member, you get the chance of introducing yourself to hundreds and hundreds of people. In this case, it looks like we have, looks like 1,990 people on the Zoom call, 1,990. So in this case, RJ Murdoch, we have had pre-recorded new members. Here's our new members for the month of June, First Friday Coffee.
Hi, this is Caitlin Hoyt. I'm with SRI Management, and we are the managing company for the new assisted living and memory care community coming to Fort Walton. It will be called Bayport at Fort Walton Beach. We will have a 122-unit building that will have 99 assisted living units, and the remainder being memory care. At this time, we have really begun to fill up our reservation list super quick, so we are, of course, continuing to search for referrals and to also send referrals, primarily to real estate agents as well as home health or rehabs. If you have any questions or even have a loved one you'd like to know more information about, please reach out. Thank you so much. Have a great one.
Morning. My name is George Michaelides. Thank you for having me here. I am actually new to the area. Our brand is Service Master Plates. It's been local for over 20 years, but I'm new to the area. I come from California and the medical field roughly about 3 months ago. I decided to purchase this business. I'm a former vet, and I think I'm a good fit for it because I like to offer people. And right now we're offering cleaning services, disinfecting. We do anything that has to do with companies, mainly. We support quite a few companies here in the area, from military contractors to smaller medical facilities. Come inside. Let's take a look. This is our offices. You're more than welcome to come and visit us, and we can tell you more about us. Thank you for having me.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hubert Coleman, the owner of Supreme Washaway Services. I provide pressure washing, residential and commercial buildings, driveways, walkways, pool areas, and patios. I also provide residential and commercial window cleaning. Last but not least, auto detailing. I am mobile. I can come to your workplace or your residence. If you're in need of any of these services, just give me a call and I'll be happy to assist you. Thank you, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Be safe. God bless.
Hey everybody, I'm Mel Ponder. I've had the honor to serve you for the last 4 years as your House member here in Okaloosa County for House District 4. Thank you for that honor. Today I'm coming before you not as new to the chamber, because I've been a member as a House member, but I'm a new member as a candidate for Okaloosa County District 5. Many of you all probably know Captain Kelly Wines. He made the hard decision to retire, creating an open seat. And so my wife and I have prayed about it and felt like the right decision for me and my family is to try to come home and have the honor to earn your support one more time to serve you as Okaloosa County Commissioner District 5. I'm running under 4 pillars: are family, faith, freedom, and forward. Family, faith, freedom, and forward. I can't thank you enough for the honor you've given me and my family to serve you in the Florida House. I hope to continue to have that honor of your support and trust in the days ahead, leading up to our election in August, where I'd be beyond thankful to have your support as your next County Commissioner, District 5. And also, thank you again to Ted and the Chamber. It's an honor to be a member yet again on this great organization.
Well done, well done. We want to welcome Caitlin, George, Hubert, and Mel Ponder to the Chamber membership, and I thank you all for sending the nice good wishes. Keep an eye on them. Help them if you see them at an event, or send them a note of welcome. But we want to thank them. George just moved into town. I met George here a couple of weeks ago. Hubert's been here a while. Caitlin from Bayport of Fort Walton Beach, and certainly Mel Ponder for County Commission. As I see Linda Evacek in the corner over there. We have a big election coming up, not only for the County Commission, but we also have a school board seat coming up. So, you still have time. I think you have next week. So if you have interest in running for office, folks, I think you've got 4 days to try to get 5,000 signatures and raise about $100,000 if you want to run for any job like that. But so great thing. Thank you for that. All right. I want to share now. It's time for our door prizes. But before we do that, coming up for chamber functions, we have coming up in a week or so, July 11th, Nothing But Networking live, Nothing But Networking at the Waterview, located right down there on Brook Street. It's going to be fabulous. Tiffany and her gang do a wonderful job. So that's live and in person. Each person, when they come in, will be handed a 6-foot string. And when that is taut, you will know that you're close enough to the person next to you. And we'll kind of work around in that way. And then June 25th, the business after hours at the Shoe Foundation over there in the industrial park. And that is going to be spectacular also. So we are live again here, folks, at Chamber Events, the Nothing But Networking, and June 25th. Check our Facebook, website, etc. for more information on that. It's time for the door prizes. We love this. We love when people have an opportunity of promoting their business, etc. Rochelle Graves, as you know in Swahili, means Vanna White, is over there in the corner. And now we have our door prizes. We want to start off with, should we start off with the best backdrop? We're so grateful for those people that have taken the incentive for the backdrop. I see Mike Chastain's wearing a tie and has a cool backdrop. And I don't get to see all of them, but our staff here, Ryan Price is over there promoting his business. Dave Parasite looks like he's looking into his closet, it looks like. I'm not sure what you have there. Juanita promoting the Bowlegs shirt. Thank you for that, Juanita. Harvin wants everyone to travel to Europe after we get done here, etc. But our folks out there, Seth Luttrell and the staff, have chosen Paul Sherwood. Paul nice. Mike Chastain adding it too late for that. There he is, Paul Sherwood from Advanced Fire Protection Services has the backdrop of, let's see now, I recognize that. Where is that? Oh, that's right. It's right here on the beautiful Emerald Coast. So, Paul, you have won a valuable prize. Rochelle, what has he won?
He's got 2 gift cards from Gulf Power and Take Stock.
So you have 2 gift cards.
Congratulations, Paul.
From Gulf Power and
$50.
Take Stock and Chill 'Em. So congratulations, Paul. Thanks for watching. Let's go through the other door prizes now. Rochelle is over there, and while we'll read off, and then we have the names of the people that signed up for this. So if you signed up, you have a chance. If you've left already, we're not coming to get you. You left, we're not coming to get you. We still have, it looks like 1,930 people still on. So let's see what we have. So here we have now the first one from Donna Tasek. Is that what we have? Fresh start for children and families. You heard that earlier from Donna Tasek, the new executive director. We may not have had a chance to mention the wonderfulness of Repeat Street. Holy cow, what a great place that is. It's over there on Walter Martin, right across from the post office rather. And you want to buy all your stuff there, you want to donate stuff there. It's a wonderful way of helping out. And in this case, it's a gift certificate to use at Repeat Street. And the winner of that, Vanna, would be
Erica Wardrip from Emerald Coast Harley.
From Emerald Coast Harley, Erica. Congratulations.
Woo! Congrats.
You have won the Fresh Start. Don't forget Repeat Street there. Tammy McDaniel, also wanting folks to travel around the country here with Tammy's Journeys. She is given a specialty snack and wine gift basket, a specialty snack, wine, and gift basket. Again, folks, Tammy's Journeys for your traveling. Who's our winner of that one?
Lisa Joe Spencer.
Lisa Joe Spencer, our life director.
And one of the luckiest chamber members in all the land.
So there she is. Lisa Joe, watch out. There's some type of spirit behind you.
Yay!
I don't know what it is. Quick. Some of the staff there representing the fine Lisa Joe Spencer. So you got to share that with everyone in your out there. Cindy Stevens from Bancorp South. Cindy said immediately when it went out for the gift for the door prize, she immediately said, "I want to give a cool basket." Rochelle said it's a great basket. It's a decorative window lantern. Bancorp South operates approximately 310 full-service branch locations. Do we have can we zoom in on that thing? See, pick up that lantern there. Look at that. There we go. The lantern. Yes, right there. Look at that. So we thank Bancorp South for that. And the winner of the Cindy Stevens sponsored Bancorp South decorative window lantern is,
coincidentally, it's another Cindy Holmes with United Way.
Cindy Holmes from United Way. Cindy Holmes, who I saw yesterday out with the United Way staff at Magnolia Grill, having a delicious meal with one of their chamber members. Don't forget, Magnolia Grill is open for lunch and dinner. Thank you, Cindy. You have the lantern. You'll be able to see better because you're a little shaded right now. So if you need it, have the lantern, you'll be able to see better. You see the sun's behind you. We'll work out. I'll come to the pool later on. I'll jump in and do a cannonball. So Gail Van is here. And speaking of here, Matt Turpin, I would invite him up here, but he's texting someone right now. But Gail Van from Legendary Marine would like to remind everyone of this amazing event. It is on Saturday, June 20th. It is the Billy Bowlegs Poker Run. This is for one entry to it. Your entry will include a hand of poker and admission to the captain's party, which is at the Gulf, which is right here in Okaloosa Island, and that's on Friday night. And then the party itself, or the event itself, is on Saturday, June 20th. It leaves from Legendary Marine. They're going all around to various places. It's going to be fun, and it's only $100. It's only $100. So, folks, if you have a boat, a wave runner, or you can swim really, really well, I recommend that you sign up for this event on Saturday, June 20th. And we want to thank Matt Turpin from the Billy Bowlegs William Augustus Bowles Foundation. There's Matt. Matt, he's still texting. Sorry, there he is. Yes. Still working yet. Sorry. So who's the winner of this?
So a boat lover should definitely win this, and Mike Jimerson's probably going to have a great time. Congrats.
Who looks like a pirate. There's Michael right there. There he is. Michael, you're going on the poker run. Take your lovely bride Winnie with you and travel around on Saturday, June 20th for that poker run. Marsha Bungie, who cannot be here today, our good friend from Silver Slipper Casino, located over there in Bay St. Louis, is open for business, everyone. So if you want to get away and do that, they have a one-night stay with lunch or dinner for two at Silver Slipper, and the winner is?
She definitely needs a break, some time away. And Zygohorn.
And Zygohorn.
Congratulations, Ann.
And congratulations. You get a getaway there. You can use it as a fundraiser for your great cause, or you can go yourself at the Slipper Casino. Thank you, Zoran. You get a little music added on there. I'm glad we got you here. It's nice. You're kind of hip.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Barbara Dean and David Presnell. David Presnell's right out there. Wants to remind everyone, Painting with a Twist, located there at the base of the Brooks Bridge and the shopping center where Publix is and Props is, etc. It is delightful fun, and I can't emphasize that you should go there. And are you able to go in the building now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're able to go in the building.
50% occupancy.
50% off what, sir?
50% occupancy.
50% occupancy. Okay, good. 50% occupancy. Cindy Gates is going to go. She's going to bring her fine husband over there. And maybe Diane Fraser will go, and maybe Robin Don will go. They'll all go with a little date night out. 2 gift certificates for painting classes and the aforementioned unopened bottle of wine. We are reopening for small visits. Oh, you opened already? You opened yesterday?
Yes, sir.
So, folks, Painting with a Twist, great fun. Get out of the house and do that. Who's the winner?
Good friend from Lisa Joe Spencer's office, like it's their lucky day. Way to go, Jesse Batista.
Jesse Batista, one of our community chairs this year. See, this one you have now. There she is. Good day to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Were you in Australia or something? It's dark out there.
This is the City of Fort Walton Beach
Anyway, what you
baseball
have
field.
now, folks, if you're new to this situation, what you have is what's called a smattering of applause, because the people in the audience are eligible and they're mad that they did not win it. So that's what they kind of have that. Why didn't you call my name? Continuing on here, Deborah Mason from Fairfield Inn and Suites in Crestview, Fairfield by Marriott. Complimentary overnight stay includes hot breakfast. Fairfield Inn and Suites, Crestview, your #1 priority. So, folks, if you want to get away, go right up there. Rochelle and I were talking about it. Just get away. Go up to Crestview. Great things happening up there in the Fairfield by Marriott. It's spectacular. So, who's getting to go?
Steve Baxter.
Steve Baxter from Steve Baxter Insurance over there on Racetrack Road. Steve, take your lovely bride Denise out there and go up to Crestview and have a good function at Fairfield by Marriott. He's yelling right now to tell her we're going. Pack the bags, honey, we're going tonight. Jennifer Cooper, personal banker from First National Bank. First National Bank is closely held community bank serving Northwest Florida, Southwest Georgia, and Southeast Alabama with 3 banking locations and a full-service website at fnbdc.com. Check them out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Let them show you how you will prove to be your kind of bank. That's right, First National Bank, and they have a gift basket of fun. Rochelle, who's won that from First National Bank?
So, Children in Crisis, Ken Hare.
Ken Hare, always a delightful cause. I saw Ken, he had a whole bunch of people in his room with him there. And now is this our last one? Good. We got 2 to go. Okay, good. We have Melissa Heath. We saw Melissa. There it is. Can you share that with those other people in your office? Or give them their own computer so they can look at it in their own office next time, will you? Melissa Heath is here from Brookdale, Fort Walton Beach, a picnic at home gift basket. Melissa, one of our committee chairs here. Also, Melissa, we saw you out there. Thank you for this donation. Brookdale, Fort Walton Beach Senior Living, and it's a picnic at home gift basket. Who's the winner, Rochelle?
Our dearest friend, Epi Azaretto.
Epi Azaretto, who's out there. Very good. There she is. Ironically,
we can count on her to share the gift basket.
no, she will definitely share it. Ironically, her husband Jack is ready for senior living accommodation. So,
Oh no!
if you were, it would be at Brookdale, right? It'd be at Brookdale Senior Living, of course.
That's right. That's right. Congrats, Epi.
What do we have now? Gulf Power? What? Gulf Power gift card. This is our last one. Last one, everyone. There's our Gulf Power gift card. I want to thank RJ Murdoch from EmeraldCoastTV.com for always helping us out each and every month. Thank you, RJ. Good friend. Stay tuned on his website at Emerald Coast TV at 11 o'clock every day. He's got a little show. So stay tuned for that. Zorn Entertainment over here if you're looking for a DJ or MC. Zorn Entertainment.
Thank you, guys.
You want to contact the chamber, we'll give you his information, and certainly our distinguished group out there, Seth Luttrell in the back handling all of the folks here on the Zoom meeting, and hopefully we'll see you at our First Baptist Church in July. Last prize here again, thanks to Gulf Power for this, a $50 gift card. Who's our last one?
Our #1 chamber volunteer that we miss greatly, Mrs. Patricia
Payne out there, folks, volunteered here a couple of years ago. Folks, next month in July, second Friday, July 10th, we're hoping it's the First Baptist Church, our normal stomping grounds. Hopefully we'll see you in person. That one is sponsored by Northwest Florida State College. Folks, great time today. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Chamber Show, the home edition. We're doing it again July 10th, hopefully live and in person. Thanks for your membership. Enjoy the month of June. Stay safe.
What a great audience. You guys are the best. All right. I guess now it's time to dance and party, right? TGIF. Everybody have a good weekend. See you soon.
Well done, my friend. Who better than you? I love it, man. Thank you.